It's been 2 years since we started the journey of remodeling our home one room at a time. I had some experience going into this, but it turns out I only knew enough to get myself in trouble. I wanted our home to have a unique feel, something I designed and created with my own 2 hands, and feel like it was made for us. But what I didn't realize was how much this journey would push me, challenge me, and change me. How do I get myself into this situation? This video is sponsored by Florid. More about them later. The first room was the laundry room, which was very small and had a lot of dead space, so I redesigned it. Our washer and dryer just broke, which is what triggered this project to start. Did that not squeeze the water out of the clothes at all?
I don't know how washing machines work, but this doesn't seem right.
No freaking wonder the dryer doesn't dry our clothes.
I think we need a new washing machine.
So we ordered a new washer and dryer, and while we waited for them to arrive, we had a lot of work to do to get the laundry room ready. And this is when I found out the first problem. I didn't know how bad it was yet. So I started dealing with the water damage and treating it, but then I realized that what caused the water damage was the door. It was rusted out and it had a hole where it had been leaking. And changing this door was not part of the plan and it was not in my budget, so I had to try to find someone to help me change it. But that's future Tiffany's problem. In the meantime, I'm going to continue.
Oops.
Don't forget to shut the water off, because if you disconnect the washer without the water off, you will have a very interesting evening.
She's beauty and she's grace. She's gonna fall right on her face.
It's heavy.
Move to the right, move to the left, move to the right, move to the left.
And here it is, a blank canvas. This room looks so much bigger now. Unfortunately, I found some water damage behind the baseboard, so I decided to replace the drywall in that area.
We make it happen.
After we got a new door put in, I installed new door jambs and trim. And now that we're finally done, we got the washer and dryer delivered. Oh my goodness. They're huge. They're so nice.
And here we have video evidence that Tiffany also does the laundry.
Oh, I said hello. They're so pretty. I hope they can stack them when they come back. After the washer and dryer got stacked, I was ready for cabinets, and I got a quote for custom-made cabinets and they came out to $6,000, which is way out of my budget. So I decided to build them myself, even though I've never done this before. The first cabinet I decided to build was the tall one, the one that the washer and dryer slides into. This was the most challenging cabinet to build. At the time, I actually had a full-time job designing kitchens and bathrooms and selling the cabinetry for them, which is funny because I knew how to design everything, but not how to actually build it. So this was my first attempt at building cabinets with my own two hands. And yeah, it was the most challenging part of the laundry project, and it took me months because I could only work on it on my days off.
Not sure how I'm gonna do this. That's not holding on. I'm gonna try this again.
After reinforcing the cabinet, I finished building it, and it was sturdy enough to stand up so I could do all the finishing work.
Is it gonna fit sideways?
This was our second attempt to stand the cabinet up inside, and it did not clear the ceiling.
What's the plan here?
What would you consider this situation?
Considering everything that's going on, I'd say it's about around, not good.
Time to butcher the cabinet.
How do I get myself into this situation?
Go up. Built. Right. It is still not clearing.
So we took it back outside to cut it and then try it again.
I think if we can just push it in through the bottom.
There you go.
Hey, we did it!
Over the last couple years, I've renovated multiple rooms in our home, and that included replacing the floors. By the time I finally made it to a bedroom, Florid reached out and sent me flooring to complete my project. And after working with a bunch of different flooring brands in the past, I was super impressed with the quality of their floors. They have hardwood flooring, laminate, and luxury vinyl planks, which is what I got. I went with the color Nakan from their Modine rigid vinyl plank collection because it's super close to the floors I already have in the rest of the house, and I wanted to keep the look consistent. Their planks are designed to be DIY friendly, only needing a few tools to make the installation possible. I normally use a speed square to mark where to cut, a flooring cutter to cut the planks to size, and I like using a jigsaw for the tricky cuts. To lay the floors, I use a tapping block and a rubber mallet to ensure the click lock seams are tight, a pull bar to securely lock the last plank against the wall, and to make room for the floor to slide under the jambs, I like using a multi-tool. I installed the bedroom, the bathroom, and the closet myself. I really like that the planks are huge, which makes installing floors in a big room go a lot faster. Plus, they come with a 20 to 40 mil wear layer. That is nearly triple the industry standard. It also comes with pre-attached underlayment, so you're getting all you need right out of the box. These luxury vinyl planks offer complete peace of mind. The click lock mechanism makes them waterproof and blocks standing spills from ever reaching your subfloor for up to 72 hours, more than enough time to wipe it up. They offer one-on-one support from real experts that know everything about Florid, so any questions you may have, they got you covered. Florid keeps things eco-friendly by using low VOC materials and sustainable manufacturing, so the floors are better for your home and the planet. And if you're not sure what color to pick, they got sample kits to help you match your space, which is super helpful. And since Florid is sponsoring this video, they're offering half off your sample order using code DIY-TIFF-FLORID. So if you have a flooring project coming up, definitely check them out. Thank you, Florid, for sponsoring this video.
With the cabinet built and fitting perfectly, I moved on to making the doors out of plywood. Look at it! Look at it! Like I said, this was the most challenging cabinet to build, but over the next few months, I slowly knocked down the rest, one cabinet at a time.
Hi, you gonna help me? Yeah? You gonna help me?
Very small space.
I know. Actually,
Okay.
there. I finally have somewhere to put detergent.
I'm sure you already knew this, but this was a very bad idea. I thought it was just gonna be sprinkles throughout the day. But I think I'm gonna give up for today. This was a terrible idea.
Broom closet, done. I want to test fit this because I want to super make sure that it's gonna fit before I go too far and ruin everything basically. So I'll be back. What is going on? No, that's not gonna work. Tony, I have a problem.
What is it?
It doesn't fit. You did it again. It doesn't fit. It fit! It fit! Thank God.
Before I could install the drawers, I had a few final touches, like building a hidden door under the drawers so I could access the vent, and adding trim on top of the cabinetry so it reaches the ceiling. That worked. Nice. Very nice. I also built a plywood countertop to match the middle cabinet. A little bit more. Oops, too much. This baby is done. Ooh, that's still drying. She's done. All done. And I'm so proud of myself. Like, I really like the cool things, like the removable panel that I can access behind there. I also like the under panel here that you can get in there and access the dryer cord and the vent. And I like that the broom closet over here has access to the washer and dryer in the back. So if anything happens and I need to get there real quick, I can do it. I can shut off the valves, I can unplug everything, like, you know, for anything quick. After the laundry taking months to complete, I decided I wanted to tackle a much smaller project. So I decided to transform the guest bathroom on a budget, and I thought originally this would be a 2 to 3 day job. But I was dead wrong.
Oh, I did this in the wrong side. Oh.
So I basically removed everything from the bathroom, including these very annoying strips that cover the seams of the drywall. So I got a little impatient with how long it was taking to smooth out the drywall, so I got the electric sander out, and I knew it would be dusty, but since it was a small room, I just thought it wouldn't be that bad. Look at my hair. My hair isn't this white. I mean, I do have a few white hairs, but not this many. This is all drywall. Look, they're my eyelashes, my eyebrows. I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea. I just got impatient, and this is what happens. Okay, I guess I'm gonna need a new sink. So here's where I overcomplicated this project. Since countertops are expensive, I decided to buy a board for $9, and because I already have the tools to rip the board, glue everything together, and turn it into a countertop, I figured this would be a good idea. It took multiple days. So I'm still not sure if it was worth all the time, but it was definitely a good learning experience and it actually came out really nice.
Yeah, nice. Very nice. It looks gorgeous. I love it. How pretty. It looks so nice.
Before staining and sealing the countertop, I decided to build a mirror using decorative trim from the store. While the mirror was drying, I worked on finishing the countertop. While that dried, I realized I didn't like the color of the mirror, so I painted it again. And then I went back to the countertop to make it darker. After I installed the frame, I stared at it for a while and realized I still didn't like the color.
I don't like it.
So I painted it again. At this point, I was almost done with the bathroom, but I still had a few things left to do, like installing shelves above the toilet.
Alright, now I gotta go inside and mount the brackets and see how this is gonna look.
I stained the wood the same color as the countertop so that it would all match. The bathroom used to have MDF baseboards and they were damaged, so I decided to install new ones. At this point, the stain was dry on the shelves, so I put a clear coat on both the shelves and the countertop. And as one of the final details, I wanted to put a nice picture on the wall in front of the toilet, so I found this one at a thrift store, but I'm pretty convinced it was cursed. So my goal was just to use the frame. Like I said, it was cursed. I went and got a new glass, emotional support candy, and then I finished the final details of the bathroom.
I love it. It came out so nice. Like, it was everything I was picturing and more.
After finishing the laundry and the bathroom and dealing with so much rain while working outside, I figured it was finally time to clean and organize my workshop. It had been so long that I actually found some forgotten treasures.
Look at what I have here.
Cleaning and decluttering actually sucks, so I had to get through it somehow, okay? Organizing and finding a place for everything in the workshop was probably one of the best decisions I made. It made a huge difference moving forward with the next set of projects. Now that I finally had a proper space to build things, we also needed a proper space to work inside. So the next room on the remodel list was the office, and it all started with me thinking that making a desk out of pallet wood was a great idea. I struggled for a while to disassemble them, and I had to get rid of like a million nails so that I could run all the boards through the planers and clean up the wood.
Look at the difference. It's amazing what one pass can do. It looks a little rougher in the back here because it looks like it will need a few passes. Misty! Misty's here. I got quite a few more to go, so I'm gonna plane them all and see what I have to work with. Misty, come say hi. Hi. Okay, hi, Misty. I missed you. Yes, I missed you too. Yes. Say hi, Misty. Hi. What? I'm working. All right, let me see the stick.
After this joyful moment with Misty, a lot went wrong. First, my car broke down, so I had to ask for help to get wood from the store because all we had was a Prius. And then I cut the wood into little pieces, but I made every mistake possible I can make gluing it up.
Is this averted?
I don't know. I'll know more when this dries.
Oh, that felt really good. Oh, it's so hot.
Then I realized that the base of the desk was bigger than what I built, so I had to spend another day making another top to add to the original top and make it big enough. Finally, I managed to make the desk top, and it looked decent. I took it outside to sand it, but I took a quick lunch break and forgot to check the weather.
So now, I have a very warped top. I don't know who decided that making furniture out of pallet wood is a good idea. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix it, and I am at a point where I literally just want to throw this in the trash and call it a loss. Like, I just want to give up.
Well, that wasn't enough to make me give up, so I used 2x4s and screwed the top to them, and that straightened it up for the most part. I built the drawers and then moved the desk in place, and even after all that trouble, I absolutely love this desk. But there was still a lot of work to do. We still had to get the rest of the office done. I took the annoying strips off the wall, patched them with drywall mud, and then painted it dark green to make it an accent wall. What do you think? Oh my god, it looks so good. I can't wait till it dries. I gotta do a second coat for sure, but oof, looks like a whole different room. I moved on to the final details like staining the desk, mounting the floating shelves, and installing a Roman shade.
Oh, I love it!
You do?
Yes, and it matches everything with the thing with the yeah.
Yeah? You
Yeah. I never would have bought that, but it looks amazing in here.
And as if this project wasn't challenging enough, I spent the entire day working with a stomachache. So I decided to go to the urgent clinic the next day and found out I had appendicitis. So I had to go into emergency surgery. I made it out okay. I had a quick recovery, but I couldn't finish putting the office together, so Tony stepped up to finish it for me.
Everything is under control.
Tony just went to go grab some water and she says she got this, but I don't know.
Oh, ow. I hate computers.
I am so grateful for Tony's help, not only with the editing, but for jumping in anytime I need help. And the most important part, she was there the entire time I was in the hospital. She's definitely a keeper. This office turned out to be a dream space for us. We really needed a place where we could work comfortably and together. But after all this trouble of my car breaking down, everything about this desk going wrong, and then having emergency surgery, I really should have given up on my DIY career. But I didn't, so I decided to do the guest bedroom next. The guest bedroom looked a little sad, so I decided to spend a day making it a little better. But I was still not happy with it, so I did what I always do, overcomplicate the project. I took the annoying strips out, but I hate doing drywall so much that I decided to add more strips. This time being more intentional, like a pattern accent wall, but more subtle. Then I painted the whole room a much lighter color. After painting the room, the next step was to add furniture. And since I was on a tight budget, I used free furniture that needed to be upcycled. Oh, this was in bad shape. These tables used to belong to Tony's grandma, so while I'm bringing them back to life, let me tell you a little about her. At 80 years young, she was still hand sanding and refinishing some old dining chairs to bring them back to life. So I like to think that she'll be happy to see her little tables made new again. Tony's grandma was quick to accept me into the family and was happy that Tony and I worked so well together. I didn't get to know her for very long before she passed away, but Tony has told me lots of stories.
You're so cute. I think I'm getting my face washed.
Let's talk about this little chest dresser over here. I'm gonna build some custom legs. After adding a base and some feet to the dresser, I painted it the same color as the nightstands. But I left a few sections with the wood exposed because I just love the way wood looks. I was pretty proud of this transformation. I loved how the dresser turned out, but then I had to figure out what to do for the bed. And apparently, I forgot how painful it was to work with pallets because I decided to do it again. I thought it would be a great idea to build a headboard out of pallets. So I went through the whole painful process of taking the pallets apart again. But at least this time I figured out how to get the nails out efficiently. Then I spent hours planing and ripping each board. Hours. I thought making a herringbone pattern would be a good idea until I realized that meant cutting a bunch of small pieces and then sanding the edge of each single piece individually.
It feels like I've been sanding all day.
The worst part of building this headboard was over, so I just needed to build the legs and the rest of the bed.
Are you comfortable?
I'm laying on the bed.
Soon, very soon.
What do you think?
I love how the pattern came out. Like this headboard, I absolutely love it. And I'm impressed with the construction of the bed. Like I was worried, since I never built one before, I was worried about being stable, and it looks like it's solid. So still gotta test the mattress.
Now that the bed was completed, I wanted to take care of the next eyesore in the bedroom, which was the carpet. So I pulled the carpet out, installed new floors, then I went back to the headboard. I still needed to stain it and seal it. And then I was ready for the finishing details.
Since the bed is not here yet, I think it's probably the right time to change the light fixture because there's nothing in my way. So I got this really cool one that is both a light fixture and a fan, but it doesn't look like a fan. Look at this. Isn't it so pretty? What do you think? You can see it with the bed too. It's really pretty, I love it. I love that light fixture.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna lay here and stare at it. What am I doing next? I'm gonna go have lunch. Say hello to my new accent chair. Not so new. I got it from the side of the road. Like, literally. I was driving and I saw this trailer full of furniture with a sign that said free. And I saw this chair and I was like, I think that chair is gonna match with the bedroom. And then I came back, I brought the chair, and yes, I did check the chair for bugs. I actually did like a research of how to check for everything. What in the world? Oh, stuck on the hinge. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, this is heavy. Oh, this is heavy. That's heavy. I turned it upside down. I like checked everything to make sure that, you know, I wasn't bringing something like eel in here.
I love how this room turned out. Like, I don't even know if it looks as good on camera as it looks in person. I can't even explain it. It feels so calming, peaceful in here. Like, I got the feeling of what I was looking for in this room. Like, what I was going for, I got it. And I love it. Like, it's so, I don't even know what to say. I love it. Like, I'm pretty proud of it. With this bedroom done, I was excited to move on to the next project, the closet. Hi, this is my closet, where for some reason, everything that doesn't have a place ended up in here. So my goal is to use the closet as an actual closet for clothes and shoes, but I need to be able to fit everything in here, and that's gonna require a little bit of work. First thing I'm gonna do is start with the clothing. I wanna take it all out, sort it out by keep, donate, and if something's too wore out to throw away, we can do that. So the decluttering started. I don't enjoy decluttering, and neither does Tony, but the vision we had for this closet was worth every minute of sorting our stuff out. This was probably one of the most ambitious builds I've ever done, and I got confident after building the cabinets, but I forgot that building things from scratch took a long time, so this project took several weeks.
Every day is a wonderful day. Who knows what we'll see? It could be anything, 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 anything. Oh yeah. Life is our paintbrush, and we are in no rush to use up all the colors of the rainbow. Red, green, orange, yellow, blue, indigo and violet too. These are all the colors of the rainbow.
Thank you. It's the last one for now, I think.
But only for now.
After cutting plywood to build the closet, I had to prep the walls first, which meant taking out more annoying strips. But this time, I was gonna cover them with plywood.
That almost worked.
Those dressers that you see are actually from IKEA. We had 2 of them already and bought an extra one to complete the closet, so all I had to do was build around the dressers. There.
There you go.
Yeah, I just need one more push.
It still kind of doesn't fit, but maybe it's bendy enough. If this thing cracks. Oops. Sorry, Misty knocked you down. She said she's sorry. I'm so excited. Look. Oh. Nice.
After what felt like an eternity of cutting plywood and assembling it to actually look like a closet, I was ready to cut the piece that goes on top of the dressers, but this cut was tricky, and with a piece that big, messing it up basically meant buying another $90 piece of plywood.
I think this is like the most complicated cut I've ever had to do. It wasn't really that bad. Actually, let me not say that until I fit this, because if it doesn't fit, then it would be bad.
Perfectly.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy this worked.
I wasn't anywhere near done yet. I still had to seal the wood, paint the rest of the closet with a sprayer that wasn't cooperating. Then I wallpapered the wall, which was actually an access panel for the water heater, and I built a frame around the mirror to hide the fact that it was an access door. Plus, having a mirror there just made sense and it looked good. I added trim that matched the walls and the ceiling to cover the front edges of the plywood. And because this wasn't enough work, I also made a custom pegboard to put on the wall for extra storage. If you've been watching this channel, then you already know I release these projects in series as I work on them. But if you're new here and want a deeper look on how everything comes together, I have multiple videos that cover the entire process of these projects. I'll have the playlist of the projects linked in the description if you want to watch the full process. I feel like I leveled up after finishing this closet. I am so proud of this project and I absolutely loved how it turned out. I have so much confidence after finishing this project that the next one is going to be what is now our favorite room, and probably one of the most ambitious designs I've ever gone for. The dark academia inspired bedroom. This is the main bedroom of the house, which over time has somehow become a storage unit with a bed in the middle. And after months of transforming every room in the house, I finally made it to our bedroom. My goal is to turn this space into a calm, restful retreat, a little escape from the world. But of course, Tony has her own vision for how this room has to look.
Do you have a plan B?
So yeah, this might get interesting.
I've been saving boxes for weeks just for today, because the plan is to pack everything like we're moving, and then we're gonna take all the furniture out, donate it, and that will give me a blank canvas for this room. And then I'm gonna do something with that wall, but I'll get to that later.
So we did exactly that. We packed everything, found some treasures along the way, took all the furniture out, and then dealt with some annoying strips. Again.
Do you have a preference?
I like number 2.
Good, because that's the one I like. So I get a question all the time if Tony has an opinion on any of the rooms that I design. And the answer is she just tells me to do whatever, so I design them however. But she had an opinion about the bedroom. So what would you like me to do with this bedroom?
I saw this picture online of this really cool bed with a dragon at the headboard, and its wings are kind of curled around, or it's got a head arcing over the bed, and it just looks like I want to sleep knowing that I am protected by a mighty guardian dragon.
That's a little out of my skill level. Do you have a plan B?
fantasy library type thing. I'm thinking like the West Wing from Beauty and the Beast, but clean. Oh, dark academia, that's the word.
I think I can work with that. I've never done dark academia style before, but I will see what I can do. I like the challenge.
And one other thing, I want you to use my dragon lamp.
Deal.
That was awkward as
You found a big stick? Let me see the stick. I'm gonna throw it, don't you? Do you want me to throw it? Oh my goodness, this is a big stick, Misty.
What do you think? Assuming you ignore the filthy floor, that's next, don't worry. But I love how this wall came out and the coloring here, I love it. I love the vibe already, even though there's no furniture, but that's coming soon. Next, I'm going to do the floors and yeah, I guess I'll go from there. So I got rid of my disgusting carpet and laid new luxury vinyl planks from Florid. I love the contrast between the light floors and the dark wall. I thought painting the ceiling will make the room look too dark, but I ended up changing my mind. I also installed crown molding to make the room look more elegant. Finally, we were ready for furniture, and since I was trying to do this on a budget, we went thrifting for 2 days in a row and found most of the furniture for the bedroom. The problem with this furniture is that it needed a little love, and it didn't really fit the dark academia vibe. So I decided to change everything about them. Starting with these nightstands, they were painted, so I decided to strip all the paint away, and once the wood was exposed, I stained them dark to fit the aesthetic I was going for. Next, I needed to restore this vanity. The color was fine on this one, but it was in rough shape, and I underestimated the amount of work this needed. I'm gonna try and remove the veneer off of this. After multiple attempts at trying to get rid of this stain on the top, I finally realized I needed to apply new veneer. I was already putting new veneer on the drawer fronts, but those had flat edges. The desk, on the other hand, had this curved front that I was honestly scared to mess up if I added veneer. So I decided to practice with the router first, and the results were not promising at all. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was using the router backwards. Oops. I think I did it. Oh yeah. Not too bad. That was so stressful.
I don't know about you, but I was not breathing for the last 5 minutes.
Now that the worst part was over, I was ready for final touches. With the vanity all done, I went ahead and installed a light fixture with a built-in fan, mostly known as a fandelier, kind of like the one I put in the guest room. Then I moved on to the headboard. I sanded it, stained it, and added padding and fabric to turn it into a padded headboard. And since I built the bed before, I felt confident enough to build this one too, just a little bit more decorative this time. With all the thrifted furniture done, it was time to add the most important piece of furniture to this bedroom. The bookshelves. I mean, that's the academia part. I decided to do an IKEA hack for this one, so we spent the day at IKEA, got a couple bookshelves, and then started working in what became a very long process of trying to turn these boring looking shelves into something like this. Please tell me I didn't make this too small. How did I screw this up? I spent so long. Are you serious? I quit.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
I wanted the bookshelves to have doors at the bottom, but I didn't like the ones IKEA had. So naturally, I overcomplicated this project and made my own from scratch. This was such an awesome project. I loved how the bookshelves came out. But then it was time to put the whole room together, and that's the part that had me nervous because this whole room has been a challenging design for me.
See, dark academia can have a lot of vintage, gothic, elegant, even magical things, which Tony loves all of them. And then there's me, who likes modern, minimalist, boring. So this whole design is completely out of my comfort zone, and I'm nervous about putting it all together. Like, what if it doesn't look good? What if Tony doesn't love it? We have to look at this room every day, so I hope I can pull this off.
Every day is a wonderful day. Who knows what we'll see? It could be anything, 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 anything. Oh yeah.
Are you ready yet?
I've been ready.
Tony has a lot of books, so we took some time to stage the bookshelves. This looked like it was quick, but it actually took hours.
This is Tony's lamp that she asked me to find a place to put this lamp. And I'm thinking here, since this is gonna be her reading corner. Can you see what it looks like? You see the vision I'm trying to show you?
So I couldn't build Tony the bed she wanted.
I saw this picture online of this really cool bed with a dragon at the headboard. I want to sleep knowing that I am protected by a mighty guardian dragon.
Maybe I can have a dragon overhead watching over us. Oh, I bet Tony's gonna love this. I should bring her in here and show her. So I ordered prints that are gonna go above the bed, and I wanted to make it a surprise for you to see if you like it.
I'm scared and excited.
You can look.
Holy crap! Oh, look at him! Oh, it's beautiful! I love it! It's magical and perfect in every way. It looks like the grandfather of my lamp dragon.
We're finally done, for now, with this bedroom. Until the next room. But what do you think?
I love it.
Yeah?
I love the lamp. I love the dragons.
What do you think, buddy? After weeks, months, I don't even know how long it's been. But after so much time, this is finally done. All of it. All of it. I have the bedroom back. I'm so happy. It came out so good. I don't know if I can even show on camera the feeling of this room. You walk in here and it's like you're walking into a different dimension. And now, after many, many, many weeks of work, here's the finished look. All these room remodels took over 2 years to put together. Each one taught me new skills and leveled up my abilities, and I'm so proud of how far I've come. But our home isn't done yet. We still have quite a bit to go, but I wanted to share where we are so far. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're new here, consider subscribing to see all the exciting projects I have planned. Thank you everyone for joining me through this journey, and thank you to my patrons and members for your support. If you have a flooring project coming up, don't forget to check out Floor It. I'll have the link in the description.